Good evening and welcome to yet another episode of the Market Roundtable. Before we start the session, I would definitely like to highlight the disclaimer here. Uh, all the stocks which we are going to look at today is only and only for education purpose and study purpose. Please do not trade basis what I show you because I could definitely go wrong. And if I go wrong, I follow my risk management to counter my losses as well. Before taking any decision, please consult your financial advisor. At the same time, also follow your risk management. Today, the idea, what we are doing here is we're trying to find out stocks which might look good for, medium term investing. In that, I came across this stock called as Shakti Pump. Now, Shakti Pump on the monthly time frame, on the larger time frame, looks right at the support area where we can see that in the consecutive 5 odd months, price has been revolving around the same levels. We had a bearish candle, but it didn't had a significant follow-up. See, overall, the structure still seems to me like a bull flag. Still seems to me like a bull flag on the monthly time frame. The trend is still up. On the weekly time frame, what I see is that we have a kind of a breakout of this zone here with a good volume. And in the daily time frame, again, we've seen that it's a a breakout at this levels. Price looks like it is all poised to go and try out these levels, which is around 980 and 1000. So, in case if someone is looking out for some mid-term investments, this could be one of the potential stocks where you can think of going long at. Again, this is only for education purpose. Please do not trade basis what I tell you. Please follow your risk management and definitely consult your financial advisor. This Shakti Pump really looks well. I am not sure what's the news or not, but yeah, if an entry at around 920 levels followed up by a bullish pattern or something on the intraday time frame might trigger a good risk reward trade for Shakti Pump. The next potential stock which we see is around for IDFC Bank. Now IDFC Bank uh, has broken out of this particular area. This is a support area which I'll just color it in a blue color so that to differentiate it. After breaking out of this area, price was almost sideways for 3 4 weeks, and the last week it has finally broken out of this particular area. Let me just even add up the volume for the understanding purpose. The volume also looks decently well. So I believe IDFC can also be a good investment bet, at least for a shorter time, at least for a week or so. But yes, the thing is that the next possible resistance is around 75 rupees. So the risk reward is not working out really well here on this time frame for sure. So we might want to see a dip, and this is like a huge candle with huge volume here. So I might want to wait here for a dip or something to go long on IDFC Bank because this candle does not fit into my risk reward profile. The next stock which I can see here is Pyramid Enterprises Limited. Now, Pyramid was around when on the daily time frame it was revolving around 1140 levels since a long time, since almost since May 19th. This area had taken the price had taken resistance at this area multiple times in the past as well. If we go back and see, so this was a crucial level. Price has broken out of this particular level with good volumes. So on the daily time frame, just the risk reward looks really well. The next possible uh, target for PEL could be around 1270 75 levels. Again, this is not for trading purpose. Please follow your risk reward and your own study. I'm sorry. Next is something on Bharat Forge as well. Bharat Forge was also revolving around this particular area, which is around 1280. It has actually broken out of this resistance area with decent volumes. The next possible resistance area is around 1330. Let's see how does price react on Monday. If we get a decent entry on on the intraday time frames, uh, Bharat Watch can be another good bet for going long. Next, we look at PFC, which is Power Finance Corporation on the daily time frame. This is 430 is definitely a resistance area, the major resistance area, one of the major resistance area, followed up by the pivot areas at around 444. Price was almost sideways since a long time, since around almost 12th of May. Interestingly, what has happened here is that at this particular zone, which was acting as a support area, price had actually gapped up onto this, and on a very good support level. More what we can see is that there's a sideways breakout as well with good volume. Now we'll have to see whether we'll have get a follow up on this in the coming days and weeks. But yeah, in case if we have to go long, we'll have to be definitely considerate about the risk reward. The first targets could be around 430 and 420, so we might have to kind of potentially wait for a decent breakout on the intraday time frames that's still going sideways. So in case if we get a sideways breakout or a dip to probably around this levels, which is around 415 levels, if we are getting a dip onto these levels, it could be a good potential bet to go long. Uh, Interestingly, Eternal was looking one of the best till now. What we can see on the higher time frames is that this is the area where price had taken support multiple times, and it finally had broken down on in around Jan, and again came back into this area and took this area and took a support and bounced back, rotating around this particular area around from 21st of April, and finally broke out of this level with very good volumes. So Eternal is definitely looking good if I have to go long onto this. But then again, I'm time and again repeating that this is not for trading purpose. Please follow your risk reward. This is only and only for study and education purpose. I would definitely follow my risk rewards before taking any trades. On the daily time frames, these are the areas where price could take a resistance. So there's still some 10 rupees out, okay, and we can also see a gap area here, which is around 262 levels. So the price is holding there. So we might have to wait for a dip or something of that sort, or maybe a breakout of 268, 261 area before we can plan to go long on Eternal. Zinc had broken out of this area with good volumes and prices forming a doji. Now we'll have to be a little careful because the doji is actually coinciding with this particular area. Now we'll have to see what follows up on Monday, whether we see a follow up on the higher side or do we see a dip there. But in any case, I mean, if we see a dip on the lower time frames, or maybe the price moves sideways and it breaks out, then Zinc can be one of the potential stocks to go long. Uh, Jubilant Food on the daily time frame is also looking decently well. It has broken out of this trend line, short-term trend line. But yeah, potentially I think this is an area where it is taking support for sure. But again, not a very good risk reward. We might want to wait for a dip or something of that sort to go long because incidentally it so happens that this is another congestion area where price has taken resistance point support multiple times and it uh, kept on going up and down, and finally again has broken out. But there's a miss out on the volume piece, so we might I mean skip uh, um, that stock for the time being. That was I believe Jubilant Foods if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it has broken out, but the volume is definitely a miss out. So we might have to see and wait that what lies ahead. So this is all for today. If you have any stocks to get analyzed or any specific questions, please feel free to reach out to me on my comment section. Thank you so much. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.